And before anybody else comments on anything obvious, first of all, last night I went to a party and my friend decided she wanted to go home with a strange guy. So yeah, I wiped off my foundation from my face with some eyeliner, mascara. It's still there. Second of all, I do have one eye bigger than the other. It's called a lazy eye and you could only see it on camera or in a picture. Alright, that's just who I am. I'm imperfect. My face is not symmetrical. Accept it. Moving on. Like, if I can see the receipt, I went to New Jersey with my cousin. It doesn't. Anyways, this is the absolute worst time for me to use makeup that I've never used before because, as you can tell, I'm breaking out. Like, I have like 3 here and 3 here and a couple here because that's what happens when it's that time of the month for me. So I'd like to either go barefaced or stick with makeup that I know will not ruin my skin further. We'll get to it. So without further ado, this is my Primark $76 makeup haul / tutorial. So one of the first things that I have is an e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I just got it on my fingers. Great. I legit don't do the whole fading in the front and then getting thicker in the back. I legit just fill in my eyebrows. Now the reason why I didn't do a tutorial on my eyebrows is because 1, I need to get them done, and 2, I didn't do anything that a kid without a crayon can't do. I legit just like. The concealer that I'm using is Banana Cream, and it's a cream concealer. Oh my gosh, my face looks uneven and I have pimples. Let me just cover that up. And add a swatch of mascara. That's kind of my thing. The vitamin primer, and it's supposed to. Doesn't say what it's supposed to do. It just says vitamin enriched skin primer containing B3, B5, and E vitamins. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put primer on via fingers or what, but hopefully my horrible face has not scared you guys off yet. I already showed you the primer, which is the Banana Cream. They had different primers. They range from $250 to $350, and I think I got the $250 one. $350 wasn't like colored, but I was like, this is the only shade it has of it, and it's called Banana Cream, so I figured maybe the reason why it was this color is because, like banana powder, how it's not white like translucent powder. So I was like, maybe I'll try this, so yeah, we're gonna try this. I know some people put concealer on before they put their foundation on, and I know some people put concealer on with a brush or anything. I normally use my fingers only because I like to pat it in because I do put it before my foundation. So, hello unattractive red dot. Boom boom. I have freckles, by the way, and sadly with my period, I wind up wearing makeup. Okay, I made a bit of a change. I said I was gonna do light shimmer, medium shimmer, no shimmer, dark shimmer. And I just did light shimmer, medium shimmer, dark shimmer, no shimmer. Because I heard somewhere that you're not supposed to put like glitter or shimmer on your crease or whatever. See, like it doesn't look completely horrible and it'll look better once I clean everything up. Foundation brush, I wanted to see if I could actually use it because this is what it looks like. It's like a kabuki brush. Like, it's not really for him. Okay, who am I kidding? It's not even semi-flimsy. It's 100% flimsy. The foundation that I'm using is in Sand and it was $4. And it's my perfect color, perfect finish foundation. And it's medium coverage, semi-matte finish. As I said earlier, the foundation I had tried out. The only thing that I can say about this foundation is the fact that it's really sticky and it's really thick. It is medium coverage, but the way it comes out, you think it's full. And it reminds me of a lotion. Growing up, before I was allowed to wear foundation, I wore BB cream and CC creams a lot, and I put them on with my hands because to me, like, it was like tinted sunscreen or something. They only had small beauty blenders, so that's why I tried to get the pack with the brush, so at least I can put my foundation on with something other than my hands. But I feel like it's not really gonna go on well with a brush. Let's go. And I'm just gonna dab. And because I don't know if I put too much on my brush, I'm gonna put on the other side too. I know clearly that I don't have enough to do my entire face. Like, I didn't put enough foundation to do my entire face with just what I poured, but I don't know if it was too much for one side of my face. And I don't like, I pat when I use a brush, and I don't like sweeping motions only because I'm like, if I sweep, then I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of streaks. As you can see, you're probably like, this color is really light on you. Maybe it would be my winter color. Can't say it's even winter now. Like, I don't mind like bringing it down when I'm here because ain't nobody looking at my neck like that. Ain't nobody kissing up on my neck. Ain't nobody looking at my neck. I don't got that problem. But, yeah, it just brings streaks if I bring it down. But there's some places like my nose in which it doesn't really get streaky, like because it's not a full surface area. But as I was saying, like after a while, there's like nothing. This kabuki brush is kind of not dense enough for padding. On this foundation, the color, the next color after this was way too dark, basically. Now, believe it or not, they have a whole makeup section at their store. So it's not like I don't want, it's not a makeup store, obviously. I'm sorry, I look into the viewfinder every once in a while because I don't have a mirror, like I said. I'm using this small one. You know how like drugstores have makeup sections? And it's not a drugstore. I don't know if you guys have Primark by you guys. I don't have it in this city. Then again, we also don't have Walmart in this city because it would run other stores out of business. So when you think about it, this store has makeup, clothes, food, stuff for dorm rooms and everything. So maybe that's why it's like, I don't know. Okay, so this is as good as it's gonna get. And the color on screen, the color makes me look like a ghost. But in person, it's not that bad, I promise. Maybe I'll even put like a Snapchat video of me being stupid later. Foundation itself is not completely bad. This side has more pimples, so like it was harder to cover up, but she tried. I'm taking the PHR pressed powder to set it. It says Perform, Hydrate, Recover, and the powder brush that they gave me. This is just, I get really oily. The 450 rice powder. It's just supposed to be loose powder to set makeup and absorb oil for a matte finish, as you can see. The problem is that I get really oily. Like, I have some expensive makeup, like I do have MAC, Sephora, and all that, but I do tend to go to drugstore only because I'm not perfect with makeup and I don't want to go out of my way to buy expensive makeup when I don't even know how to use it correctly. So I'm learning. So am I really going to want to buy a $50 makeup when, or $50 palette, or $80 palette, or $90 lipstick, or whatever, when it's going to end up on the floor or a mess, or half of it I'm going to wind up wiping off with a wipe or fixing with concealer? But, picking this powder, it didn't really have many choices. Like I was like looking for like a baking or anything like that. So, yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, good job. The cap came off. It did indeed come with a cap. This is just going everywhere. It looks like I'm playing with baby powder. It smells like baby powder. It's going everywhere. I feel like if I took a picture with flash, this would give me extreme flashback. And the thing is, I've tapped this brush off before. The brush, and it'll still. I don't look at the camera, I look at the viewfinder because I be shy and shit. But now I have an excuse. It's because my friggin' mirror is there. Don't ask me why I put it there, okay? I just do. We all do our makeup differently. I got PS Curl Power. It's never been opened, as you can see. I have work at 4:30. Probably like, but you said earlier that you just woke up. Or something like that. And then I'm going to have to be like, yeah, I did say earlier that I just woke up. But as I said, I was on the floor of my friend's friggin' room. That the guy whom she wished to see, the wand has longer bristles on the top and shorter on the bottom. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. But as I was saying about the guy, he's not a complete stranger, so I do know him. But, you know those people that you wind up back and forth with? Like they were friends, really good friends. I'm sorry, I tried using the mirror behind there, but it's too far. They were really good friends, but they have a history. Tea time with Kayla. They were really good friends, but they have a history. This formula is kind of dry. And then again, the suction on this cup when you pull it out is really good. So it could just be me and the fact that they just made it like so airtight. It is elongating my lashes though. I just don't like the way it sounds. Is that normally people say that when you get cheaper makeup, it winds up like smelling weird. But aside from this sound, it sounds fine. And that's what it looks like. Wow, that's good. If that's what, whoa! Shit, how much was this? But, wow. False lashes too. Just letting you guys know that, so that way you can have the full illusion. I'm not putting them on camera because, like my eyebrows, it just happens. But back to the story that y'all probably want to hear more about than me chatting. You know, everybody says guys and girls can't be friends. And they can, but a lot of times shit happens in between. But basically, at first he didn't want a girlfriend. And then she stopped, like, trying with him. Basically, you know, the common guy thing in college. And then when he finally wanted to date, he wanted to date, but he wanted to stay in the room. And my first thought is, bro, if you got a girl and you're not out there repping her, it's because you're embarrassed of her. And she's like, it's just that I want a guy that wants to go on adventures and wants to go out. Like, if I got a Netflix in your room every day, like, that's not fun. Like, he's not just trying to mess around with her. Like, they've been best friends for too long, even though their friendship now is kind of, like, ruined. But basically, like, he wants an actual relationship with her, but what he wants or what he deems in a relationship is what he wants, she doesn't want. If you're my boyfriend, I want to go out and experience things with you. Like, let's go on a picnic, let's go to Six Flags, let's go, obviously, you know what I mean, like, the expensive things eventually, but, like, let's go out to eat, let's try new restaurants. And he's like, no, let's just, like, order in and watch TV. And he did that for, like, a good 3 months of them talking. And then she's like, anyway, I'm brushing this off now before it winds up being up there for too long. As long as it gives me matteness, and it's 90 cents. Glue is a lot like fake friends and fake guys. Like, they don't stay. Ah! My question about eyelashes is, why is it that the glue that they always give you looks radioactive? The lip gloss is like the lip gloss as a kid where it's like really sticky. I forgot highlight. The reason why, if you're wondering, I put baking down here is because even though I got a contour brush, they had no contour there. So I figured if I just made the middle part, like, you know how people, I don't know how to explain it. I learned it from somewhere, some beauty guru, where it's like, if you don't have contour, then just, so I made sure that I lightened the areas around where I would normally contour. But I got a $7 highlighter, $7. Like, those brushes together were $9. The eyeshadow palette was $9. This highlighter I couldn't find, but then I found it. $7. And it's called the Iridescent Highlighter. And I had been looking for the price on the mascara, and I found the price on the mascara. On the back of the highlighter, it was $3.50. And this is the color. I already said I like my highlight brushes thick, so I know I already put my spray on, but we're not going anywhere but to the work, so turn some heads at work, maybe turn some heads at the gym. Even though I don't really want to be one of those girls at the gym who wears a lot of makeup. Why does everything have so much friggin' fallout? So I'm just sharing that with you guys. This is iridescent, so it does look purple, so if that's not your thing, like for this look, I don't think it really goes well, because my eyes are like gold, and then it's like, oh, purple. Anyway, yeah, that's all. This is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I may insert some clips of me throughout the day with this so we can see how it wears. most nervous about going to the gym with it. I mean, that's the ultimate test, isn't it? To see how long it could last at the gym. But I've never gone to the gym with a full face of makeup on. I don't have eyelashes, but sorry, it's just a little bit too much in the gym. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, the total came out to about 80 bucks for everything, and that's without eyeliner and anything to contour. And I guess you can always pick like individual brushes, so that might change it. But all in all, I don't know, like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, like, for a girl who can't do makeup and a girl who, like,